Hey guys, it's Draken. This is the Buzbee Air Warriors Ultra Tech Night Tech. Now, this is the smallest blaster that they sent me, so I wasn't super duper excited about it, but as I look at it in the package, I think that this could be a really interesting blaster. One, the handle is huge. It looks pretty comfortable. Two, it's a revolver, and I love those. Three, how cool is that? So, let's take a look at the back. It's got a Try Me feature where you can see that it is a light-up night vision kind of blaster. That is a very bright light for Try Me batteries. So the theory there, we'll get into that later. If we come onto the back, you can see this claiming range is up to 72 feet. That's what Buzbee's been claiming with all of these new blasters. Most of them have achieved that, actually. Everything but the Cyclonic. Comes with two AA batteries. They say that you should put new ones in, but when your Try Me feature is that bright, I don't think that that's necessary. Of course, this one hasn't been sitting on the shelf for a very long time. So without any more talking about it in the package, let's get it out. Okay, so out of the package, blaster does in fact have a very comfortable handle, even with this obnoxiously jutting out kind of glass breaker, I guess, on the butt end of the handle. Plenty of room for 3 adult-sized fingers, maybe not if you're a little bit chubbier than I am, but definitely fine for any and all child foam warriors, I would think. The deployable button here is actually well within reach and lets you deploy your night vision scope. Blaster is a little bit large to be holstered, just in that it is quite wide, but instead of having a top slide where it has its night vision, it has a pump grip down here, which allows you to prime. Whoa! Heavy prime there, and hair trigger. Trigger well kind of cuts up and in. It's a little thing, but right here, this plastic is still fresh from the mold and sharp, so as you dig up and in and come forward, you can feel it pinch a little bit. Not a huge deal, but worth mentioning. This is a heavy prime. Like, that is very stiff. You can see that that's pushing in to flush with this here, and that's still not primed. You have to go that far and then click it all the way in. That's a lot. Hopefully that means that the performance is solid. When is this thing rotating? Because it doesn't seem to be rotating externally. You can see it actually inside. See how it's right here at 12 o'clock? When we prime it, we click through and it's over here. When we do it one more time, it's down there. So this is not a smart AR system. You will have to have your barrel aligned with the dart that has it in it. Now, that's not a big deal if you have all of your darts, but since the blaster only ships with 6 after you've lost a couple of them, you're going to want to keep track of where that rotating mechanism is so that you're not firing at potential opponents and missing your shots because it didn't have a dart in the chamber. Other than that, the deco looks pretty good. This is the least Nickelodeon of the new decoed blasters. It's got kind of a checkering pattern, then it gets sort of nick up here, still doing the sticker, but the black on blue with the orange looks hot. It's actually a very, very cool color scheme. Of course, we have the logos and whatnot over here, but I'm ready to fire it. What about you guys? Let's see if we can't get that sweet, sweet Buzbee performance we've just gotten used to in the last few days. I don't know. That's not fair. The Sentinel really accommodated and got us into that kind of mindset. So flat shots are solid if the fence hadn't gotten in the way. That was pretty good. And then ranged shots, deploy our scope for ranged shots, obviously, are certainly, for a pistol, that's insanely cool, are acquiring those ranges that we've been promised. Very, very neat. So let's load it up one more time. Of course, it should be compatible with the leading brand, which is Nerf darts, as well as their darts in and of itself. So we will load up a little Do-Re-Mi clip, which is of course going to throw off our aim entirely. I've had terrible luck. Here we'll even throw in a knockoff dart that's quite filthy on account of being out here for very long, but we haven't had much luck hitting our targets, so we'll try with the Night Tech, but the fact that the cylinders are rotating is going to make it trickier. Get that out of the way. Close. Stop rotating. See? And did we just bump fire? Yeah, if the trigger is down, it bump fires a little bit, so it kind of snaps forward. So we didn't hit anything. So that's my review of the Ultratech Night-Tech pistol for a sidearm, which is clearly what I think this is trying to be. It's excellent value. It's a ton of performance with 6 shots, no need to reload, and it's got that wonky wild light feature, which even in the middle of the day is doing something on this wall. So the scope is a cool gimmick. It's also fully integrated and actuates, which is very, very neat for a blaster at this price point. And again, the performance is exactly where you want it to be, which is to say that it's doing what it said it would. Crazy concept, I know, but in this industry you can never be sure. I like the Ultra Warriors Night-Tech. You guys let me know what you think in the description box below. I wish the trigger was a little bit more comfortable. I wish that it was a little bit narrower, but I understand that you can't have it all, and this is a fine sidearm, certainly for Basement Wars, maybe even for your local kind of foam blasting community. Let me know what you think. I'm really interested what you guys think of not only this, but all of the new Buzby blasters. I'm pleasantly surprised, tickled, impressed, etc. And I want to know what you guys think so that I know kind of what direction to take future Versus videos if I choose to do them. If you guys don't like them at all, I won't make them happen. But if you're interested in these and how they compare, then I think those are worthy videos to make.